What if I told you you could buy your first home, a real detached home with a yard in a real community for around $300,000? Because it's still happening, and not just where most people are looking.
I'm Lorraine Prada, and alongside Mark Prada, we're Team Prada Real Estate. We've been the top awarded real estate and team by Royal LePage Terre Equity from 2010 to 2025. Today, we're giving you the real, honest, step-by-step guide to buying your first home in Trent Hills and all over Northumberland County.
And this video is for anyone that has told you home ownership is out of reach, because in Northumberland County, it's genuinely not true. But the window won't stay open forever.
So let's start with step one, and that is getting pre-approved before you do anything else. Not browsing listings, not booking showings, pre-approval first. You need to know your actual number before you fall in love with something you can't qualify for.
Talk to a mortgage broker, not just your bank. A broker has access to multiple lenders and can often find you a better rate or product that fits your situation more specifically. This step counts for nothing, and it changes everything about how you shop. If you don't have a mortgage broker, feel free to reach out to Lorraine or myself, and we can point you in a direction and offer you a few options of local mortgage brokers or other mortgage brokers we may be able to recommend to you.
Step two is understanding what your money actually buys here. And this is where Northumberland County genuinely surprises first-time homebuyers. Towns like Campbellford, Hastings, Norwood, and Havelock still have entry-level homes in or around that $300,000 price point. Real homes, not condos, not basement apartments, detached homes with yards and driveways in communities where people know their neighbors.
And then you have Trent Hills as a whole, which covers Campbellford, Hastings, and Warkworth. This is home base and one of the most affordable entry points for first-time homebuyers. In this part of Ontario right now, the lifestyle is incredible. The community is tight-knit, and the value compared to anything near the GTA is almost hard to believe.
The other thing that makes this area so practical for first-time homebuyers is the commute options. Peterborough is very accessible from most of these towns, 30 to 40 minutes depending on where you are. And Peterborough has a growing workforce, a hospital, Trent University, colleges, retail, everything you need for a real career.
Cobourg is also very reachable from the south end of the county. So if you work in Cobourg, even in around that area, a commute towards the GTA occasionally, you're not isolating yourself. You're getting more affordability and the lifestyle without cutting yourself off from all the opportunities.
Step three is understanding the full cost of buying, because your purchase price is not your only number. You need to budget for land transfer tax, legal fees, home inspections, title insurance, and moving costs. As a first-time homebuyer in Ontario, you do get a land transfer tax rebate, which helps significantly. Your lawyer and mortgage broker will walk you through exactly what that looks like for your specific purchase.
And then you have step four. And this is where a lot of first-time homebuyers get tripped up. It's easy to understand what you actually need versus what you think you want. You might walk into a house that needs paint and new floors and immediately walk out. But that house might be the best investment you could have ever made. Don't let cosmetic issues scare you off on a solid home in a great location. And that's why having professional guidance to help you understand communities, if the investment is in a spot that's experiencing growth, or the amenities that are nearby. For a first-time home buyer, it's genuinely not going to be your first and last home. So it's good to have the area focus and strategic growth plan in mind when making your decision.
On the flip side, don't ignore the things that actually matter. The roof, the furnace, the foundation, the electrical, and in some cases, the well and septic. Those are the things a proper home inspection will reveal, and those are the things that cost real money to fix. Always get a home inspection.
Now, step 5 is making the competitive offer. In a balanced market like we're seeing right now, conditions are more common. You have more room to negotiate, But in smaller towns with limited inventory, good properties still move quickly. When you find the right house, it's time to start figuring out what that clear action plan is and putting in a solid strategy. We never advise going in just, let's do this. It's always good to sit down, come up with a clear plan and strategy, and work out all the numbers so that everything makes sense. You never want to make an uneducated purchase, but it feels really darn good when you make one with a strategy and you come out on top of it. Step 6 is closing day. And honestly, it's the most exciting and the most nerve-wracking day of the whole entire process. Your lawyer handles the bulk of the closing day. You sign, you wire the closing costs, and then someone hands you over the keys to your home. And now it's yours. It never gets old watching that moment that happens for someone, especially our first-time home buyers. We always can't wait to get in, see the way they've set it up, because that pride and that joy in purchasing your very first home, you will never get that experience back.
And then step 7, which nobody talks about enough, is what comes after. Getting to know your community. Walk downtown Campbellford, walk the streets of your new town, go to the farmer's market, cross the Ranny Gorge Suspension Bridge, check out all the local shops, show up at the Legion event, introduce yourself to all your neighbors, because the investment you make in this community will come back to you tenfold.
And this is one of the things why it is recommended working with somebody local that understands these areas. It goes way beyond just the value of the home, because now for any top tiered agent or a top knot agent, you're never a client. You always will become family. You'll be in their network forever, invited to absolutely everything. And now you're going to have a personal concierge or guide that's going to help you through the community all the time. You need a plumber for anything? We got you. You want to know when all the events are or what's happening? Jump on our mailer. We'll send it to you every single solitary week. We'll let you know all the events. You can call us anytime. Hey, I was thinking of doing this. What do you recommend? Thinking of going to a restaurant, having family come by. Where should they stay? Working with somebody local, no matter where the area that you're moving to, is very important. They need to know the community. They need to have connections, and it's going to make your experience much more enjoyable. Northumberland County is one of the last genuinely affordable and livable regions within a reasonable distance to the GTA. First-time homebuyers who act in this window are going to look back 10 years from now and feel like they made a very smart decision.
If you're a first-time homebuyer trying to figure out where to start, reach out to us directly. We love working with first-time homebuyers. There's nothing better than handing someone their first set of keys.
We're Team Prouder Real Estate with Royal LePage Terre Equity, and we know this county better than anyone. Subscribe for a new video every week and check out the links in the description. We'll see you in the next one.